Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another exciting episode on all things well-being. Minecraft episode. This is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and it is my pleasure, my huge pleasure to be here today to just have this conversation and do these videos, which is so fun for me. And I really meant that because, each and every day when we wake up, we are back. Think of the alternative, right? And so today, what I'd like to really focus on and discuss is how important it is to set an intention every single day, each day of your life. Because obviously these days, our life minutes make up the day, right? Our life minutes make up the hours, then the days, and eventually our lives. And then these days are kind of threaded in like a bead necklace or something, to create the whole picture. So it's just super important. And as you know, right before we get to this, is I commit each day also to a fresh start. So mine are not attached yet. This day I'm in right now, I think it's the 17th of November, is not attached to any other days, like any other issues, who said whatever last week, who did whatever 2 years ago. This is a brand new day for me. It's a brand new day. And so from there, we'll go to the power of intention, because here's the thing. Intention is an energy field. We are an energy field, right? We are spirits having a human experience, not humans having a spiritual experience, right? So it's just very important to get that this whole thing is about energy. So what we intend is real, like what we put out there, and that's how, like in layman's terms, or that's a kind of goofy saying, lay people's terms. People say don't give any energy to it, right? They're right, because that which we resist will persist, as Carl Jung said so eloquently a long time ago. Because it's like a snowball, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now that can also be good. So that's what we're talking about. So I will tell you that I set my intentions first thing in the morning when I'm in my Jeep. Why? Because that's the only place I'm alone in the morning. And so I kind of wait, like I could kind of go find another room, but it's usually kind of buzzing. So the second I get in the Jeep, I say my intention. And it's something very simple, and it's so important, and people don't realize. Just for an example, like out in the world, you'll hear sometimes people say, like, if let's say they have a little side hustle doing something like car detailing or photography, or maybe they decoupage cool mugs or something like that, and you say, wow, you're good at that. I love this. Look at that artwork. And they might say, yeah, I really enjoy doing it, but it's not going to get me rich or anything. And then when I hear that, I want to say, I'm glad you like it, and also you're right, it's not going to get you rich. Why? Because you just declared that it's not going to. When you hear that a lot, right? It's not going to get me rich. Well, yeah, it's not. You're right, because you just put it out there to the universe not to send money this way. Or somebody's frustrated with a diet, I'm never going to lose weight. And once again, you're right, you're not, because that's just putting it out there that, like a brick wall, you're going to try to do whatever it is, and then just bang, you're not going to do it. So each day I'll say something simple like, I intend to be relaxed today, all day long, no matter what comes my way. I intend to appreciate my partner today. I intend to be grateful for my students today. I intend to appreciate every minute of the day. And I'll give you one I did today, actually, because I had that annual, like midlife, get your cholesterol done thing. And I'm like not a fan of needles. I don't think anybody's really a fan of needles. And I was just like, I'm also not a fan of fasting, because I'm like a little race car. I like eat all day long, high power, high engine, like a lot of fuel. And so I was like, this is on all the levels. And I'm doing my gratitude thing. I'm thankful that I live in a place where there's good medical care. I'm grateful for the nice nurses and doctors there. I'm grateful for this. They're very kind. So I was full of gratitude. And then I sat there, closed my eyes in the waiting room. I closed my eyes and did my whole mindfulness thing. And right there, I did my intention like a mantra. So my intention in the Jeep this morning was, I am peace. I intend to be peaceful. And then I just went straight for the big one, because I get nervous with needles. So I said, I am peace, and I am in divine health. I am peace, and I am in divine health, because there's the whole needle thing, and then there's the results that will come too. So I'm just, that's where kind of my nervousness was, and so I just like took care of that in the Jeep. And then when I got there, sitting there, I don't know if anybody was staring at me anyway. Why? Because my eyes were closed, and I just kept saying it over and over. I am peace, and I'm in divine health. I'm peace, I'm in divine health. And then when she called my name, I was like, ugh, because I was kind of, in the Zen mode there, and it all went really, really well. I mean, it was easy breezy situation. They also got me in early, and I made it to my meeting 8 minutes earlier than I would. Actually, they got me in early, so I was actually like, I made it on time. I wouldn't even been close to on time. I ended up actually early, and so it went as smooth as a baby's bottom. But the intention thing, I just cannot express how important it is. Like if you're going into a challenging situation, you've got to, I need to get a haircut. Walter, he's my new guy, he's awesome. If you're going into a stressful situation at work, maybe you've got a meeting with your supervisor, and maybe you just have some nervousness about it. Maybe it's maybe it's like that yearly evaluation thing that you do, and even though you're a good employee, it's just nerve-wracking, because people are taking your inventory. Then you just, in the morning, I intend to be as relaxed as possible, and I intend for things to go as well as possible. If you're doing a presentation, similar kind of thing. I intend for the words to just flow right out of me. My brain knows what to do. It rehearsed this. I intend for the words to just flow right out of me. I also intend to enjoy it, maybe. And that's another thing. Maybe you have some young adult kids coming home for the holidays, and I intend to leave every preoccupied thought out of my range on Thanksgiving. I intend to thoroughly enjoy my family on Thanksgiving. That's it. And watch how it happens. There's also some words you want to stay away from, like want. We talked about it. I want to make more money. That's not an intention. That's a declaration that you're in need and want, and that's not good. Because when we say I want, a word you want to avoid is want. And it sounds kind of silly for an intention, because when we say I want to make more money, that's yet to want. If you're wanting it, you're obviously lacking it, right? Or I want to have a partner. I want to have a house. I want to get a new Labrador Retriever or something. It's not going to happen like that, because you're putting out to the universe that you lack, and that's not how it works. It's kind of like if you're not being grateful for what you have already. We talked about this. The universe isn't going to send you more if you can't handle what you have, kind of thing. So rather than I want to make more money, I intend to follow my passion. I intend to follow my passion. I intend to channel value into what I do, and that's when the money will just follow you. Because I think people also don't get that money doesn't, and it's like sounds so like philosophical. Money doesn't really exist, right? I mean, it's paper, and so we can't print it in the basement or something, because like the feds would show up and lock you away without a key, kind of thing. So we can't really make money, and it's money is just the meaning we've sort of assigned to it. And so money is really an exchange in life minutes, right? I'm trading my life minutes for the person for Walter, who gives me a haircut, and then I hand him money, which I've earned with my life minutes, and he's now used his life minutes to give me a great new do, and it's a transfer. That's all it is it's transactional. It's an exchange of life minutes. That's all it is. Or we buy something in the store, same thing. All the overhead of making it and all that stuff. And people get confused and picture the paper or bills and everything, and that doesn't work that way. And one other thing on that topic of money with intention is you want to also let go of if you've got feelings of like it's bad to have lots of money. You're surely not going to attract more into your life. Like, oh no, I don't want to be that person, and I don't want to attract money. Money's bad. You're a bad person if you have too much money, or money's bad, or I don't know. But you want to also let go of that, because that intention is sailing right out there into the universe. And then the last thing with the intentions thing is I'll back on that. I intend to receive abundance. I'm open to abundance today. I am receptive to abundance in my life. And realize with that, you also want to alleviate any abundance guilt. Same thing like with the money, because people are like, oh, if I invite too much good into my life, that that's, you know, somebody else is getting shorted on it or something. No, I mean, abundance, universal abundance is infinite. It's not like a pizza. We also talked about that. You know, if you take a third piece and somebody didn't get a second one or somebody didn't get a first one, well, then that's bad manners, right? And but that's not how it works in the universe. There's enough to go around and then some. It's infinite. So I intend, you can even say that, I intend infinite abundance in my life, and whatever that looks like. It can be wealth meaning money, it can be wealth meaning family, it can be wealth meaning health, it can be wealth meaning friends, it can be opportunity. I intend to invite opportunity into my life. All of this is great. Just watch your words, and realize that abundance is infinite. Absolutely be conscious about your intentions, because our thoughts drive the bus. I'm telling you right now, we are what we think. So make an intention, declare it each and every day when you wake up. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from the beautiful Champlain College in my very fun office. Have a mindful and intentional day.